Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Poland Daily Travel. In this edition tonight, we'll be talking about bullfighting, and there's a reason why. It's a blood sport, as we know, but it is a ritualistic sport with a long tradition. And in Spain and other Hispanic countries, it is still practiced. In fact, I can tell you that, according to what I was reading, 250,000 cows were killed in bullfighting last year.
Really? That sounds a tremendous...
In all bullfights around the world.
That sounds a very large number.
It sounds like a large number, doesn't it?
Are you sure that's right?
I don't know, but that's what they said.
It sounds...
It's a lot.
It
sounds high.
It sounds high.
Yeah.
Maybe that was in the last decade. I don't know.
that's probably more likely.
I don't know. That's what it said. But apparently it's a lot of...
Unless they're allowing matadors to use high-powered submachine weaponry.
I haven't seen that. Or bazookas. Yeah.
Well, that would account for the large number of deaths.
If you had a bazooka or even a howitzer, you could take out a whole field at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it takes a good 20 minutes to kill.
Yeah. I mean, that's even if the cows have dug trenches. You could still get them with howitzers.
And the
because
picadors
they like
have
to
to
dig
do
in,
their
those
job as
cows.
well.
Yeah.
But the serious side of this is that I went to the feria in Seville, which is their great celebration they have with the flamenco dancing and the bullfighting, and this huge festival of sherry wine, and people create booths, and it goes on for a country mile. It's just a vast festival that takes place in Seville in the first week of May. And I went there some years ago. It's been like 15 years now. And I took a film. When YouTube was young, I put it on of just taking in the pageantry of the bullfight. And 2 days ago, I got a message. You have violated, after 15 years, I have suddenly violated YouTube's terms of usage by posting this type of video, as if I'd just done it yesterday, and they said cockfighting, and that's not what the video is, or dog fights are not allowed, of course, but they didn't mention that, but they said other types of things. So immediately, looking at this, well, it kind of annoyed me a lot.
I'm not surprised. After
15 years to bring this up. Plus, it's not as if cockfighting and dogfighting, maybe you participated in setting that up. The bullfight is there. You go, you film it, it's there.
Cockfighting and dogfighting has generally been illegal in many places for a long time.
Yeah.
And that's...
Forever. And the bullfighting is a ritual. And I always thought, I mean, my line on this was, if you're a bull, would you rather have a chance in the stadium in front of everybody, or would you rather just go, be stunned, and end up in McDonald's as various hamburgers? I mean, which would you choose as a way to go out? I think it's still a relevant question. I know which one I'd choose.
Yes,
I'd want at least a chance at the matador,
of course,
right, and a chance for. And if you do a good fight, they don't kill him; they put him out to pasture anyway. Subjective what a good fight would be. But at any rate, look, on a recent trip, we went to a zoo on Poland Daily Travel, not a zoo, but a small farm where they keep, they rescue animals, and we publicize that. It's called Inter Pares. We publicize that because it's a great thing. And I'm thinking of even getting involved personally in this, and probably I will, because I just found out about it. It's run by a friend of mine. And what a worthy thing to do, to save animals, some of them from slaughter, like horses, and they save a lot of dogs and things like that. They would otherwise be put down. And it's not easy to do. It takes money. It takes a lot of time. They have therapists. They use the animals for therapy, etc. So I guess my point is that exists as something to do. Bullfighting exists as something that happens. And if you're covering that as a reporter, then it's like saying you can't cover war, it's disturbing. You can't cover riots, it's disturbing.
Well, that'll come next, probably.
Yeah, well, it will, and that's because these kids who are doing this have no experience. No. They've grown up thinking that the world owes them safety. And the world does not owe you that.
No.
It all ends rather abruptly for all of us, and there's no safety in that.
No.
So in between the time you arrive and the time you leave the planet, there is plenty of danger. But at any rate, Harold, come in on the bullfighting.
Yes, I think bullfighting is a grand tradition, as you so ably pointed out. I think it brings into play the contest, the universal contest, eternal contest, man versus beast. It's not meant as an act of cruelty towards animals, no more so than the ghettoization and concentration camp conditions in which chickens and other animals are kept for purposes of being harvested and liquidated on a mass level to feed the global food machine. Whereas, bullfighting, even though the vituperative millennial fructo-vegetarian neo-fascist squad would love to ban bullfighting, I think it ennobles the struggle between man and the creatures around him. And if you catch a fish or you hunt a deer for sport, I think bullfighting falls precisely within this tradition. And I think this move in Spain towards banning bullfighting is wrong-headed. And I've seen several bullfights. There's tremendous pomp and circumstance involved. It's a great experience. And the bulls are treated humanely. I mean, apart from the fact that they are killed in the ring, but it is the job of the matador to come up with a clean, relatively painless kill. The only cruelty which enters into it, I think, is when the picadors are throwing the lances into the bull to wear it down. But I think as a tradition, I think it should be preserved.
Okay, Harold, thank you for your cogent comment. I'll just also got to wrap up this episode on this, and I think that the viewers are going to have to make up their own mind, but I think that's a lot of sense. I hope I've made a good case for at least the repertorial angle of this. And I'll tell you, they banned me, but I went back on. National Geographic has a number of films, much more graphic than my film, and they're still there. But I guess it's okay if you're a big corporation.
Well, that's the point, isn't it?
And these kids love big corporations. Oh, it's okay, you know.
But it's part of a wider. It's part of a wider problem which we've encountered a lot, of a mindset, particularly among younger people now, of saying, well, if I don't agree with you, therefore you have no right even to make your case. Therefore we're going to ban your film because we don't like it.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot simply, the human race cannot survive if people are going to go around banning everything they dislike.
Well, there you have it.
And the other point is...
It's up to people. They can go to a bullfight or not go.
Exactly.
They can eat meat or not eat meat.
Of course.
They can post a video. They can watch a video or not post or not watch.
The point is you and Harold and I are of a generation...
But I'm a journalist.
But we give people the benefit of the doubt. We don't go around saying, we're going to ban things we don't like. We believe in people being free to make their own decisions.
Thanks, Nicholas. We got to end there. It's a debate. This could go on forever. Nothing more to add right now. Hey, look, thank you very much for watching. It's Poland Daily Travel. I'm Will Richardson with Nicholas Richardson, Harold von KURSK in Estonia. Thanks for watching and hang in there.